All right. Well, St. Louis County Parks is celebrating 75 years this week. 75.
75 years.
Lot
Wow.
to celebrate.
Yeah.
Lot to celebrate.
Yeah. Joining us now is County Executive Dr. Sam Page to tell us about the big events that are happening this week. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Well, we're excited. This Saturday, August 2nd, in Creve Coeur Lake Park, we'll be celebrating the 75th year anniversary. Our programming starts at 5 with food and games for kids. At 7, we'll have a local band playing, and then at 9 o'clock, we'll have fireworks. We're really excited to have this celebration.
This is exciting. So is it at the Creve Coeur Soccer Complex? Is that what you
The
said?
Creve Coeur Soccer Complex at Creve Coeur Lake Park.
And then how has tornado recovery been there? Is it completed?
Well, we've got most of the fields repaired. We have 2 that are still under repair, but we're working pretty quickly to get those back online. Youth sports is really important to us, and especially soccer.
Of course.
You mentioned the 75 years that you guys have had the parks now. How much has the parks grown over the course of time? Because there's quite a few parks in St. Louis County.
Well, we have 75 parks. Our first park was Creve Coeur Lake Park, and that was actually founded before the county 80 years ago. And then in 1950, when our charter passed, we very quickly added quite a few more parks but Creve Coeur Lake Park was our first park.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. 400 programs, all those things. Let me ask you, are there any other parks that maybe, or any other areas in the county that might still need a little bit of recovery in the tornado cleanup issue?
Well, the tornado really hit the soccer complex the hardest out of all of our parks, and the rest of the parks, we've lost a few trees. We've gotten them cleaned up, and you might notice some blank spots in the canopy as those are repairing, but otherwise they all look nice. This is a good time of year to visit the parks, and we're pretty proud of them.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of parents want to visit the parks because we're talking back to school pretty soon too. Any plans by the county to help out with the schools when it comes to getting back on track for the new year?
Well, we certainly have some programming, especially kids that may not have a backpack full of school supplies. So we have a lot of community partners we work with, especially in North County, to make sure our kids are getting a good start to the new school year.
Yeah, and fun stuff too, because I was looking on the calendar, I saw Touch-A-Truck, so I was like, oh, the kids love that.
Oh, the Touch-A-Trucks is always very popular for our kids, for sure.
I have no idea what the Touch-A-Truck
well, you can
is.
the kids can go visit like a fire truck. You know, like they have an event and they bring the fire truck out. And
or a dump truck.
Yeah, or a dump truck.
Okay.
Oh
Do you
my
get to
gosh.
drive them if you're
No,
old enough?
I don't think I do.
You know, a lot of things have been happening in St. Louis County aside from what's happening at the parks right now. The senior tax break, how much did that help the people out in this county?
Well, we had over 80,000 applications, and we're in the process of approving them now, double checking the information, the titles, and that sort of thing. But we think that'll provide some real tax relief for seniors who want to stay in their homes and are struggling with their property tax bills.
Okay, and county property tax assessments also went up. I think people have been trying to appeal probably. Is there any update on where that stands?
Well, home values are up all over the country, so there's good and bad in that. Your home's worth a lot more, but you know, the tax levies go up with the value of your home. And there's a process in St. Louis County to appeal your taxes if you think yours weren't exactly right, and we encourage people to do that.
Okay, but encouraging people to get out August 2nd to the Creve Coeur Soccer Complex for the big event this
It's a big
weekend.
event. There's food trucks. We'll have a band starts at 7, fireworks at 9. It'll be a lot of fun and fun for the whole family.
Yeah, I can't wait. Congratulations, 75 years.
75 years, it's a big deal.
Yeah, and the parks, the system is so big, really. We're so lucky.
The parks are so much fun. The only problem with the parks right now, you got to worry about the ticks. That's really about it at this point, but it's a pretty good time.
Yeah.
Right. We're proud of them. Lone Elk Park is very popular, Queenie Park. We have lots of trails. In fact, Creve Coeur Park connects to the Katy Trail, and you can get on your bike and go for a long ways.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time this morning. I know that it's early, so we really appreciate it.
Thank you for being here, sir.
Yeah. Thanks.